knitting with Mummy.
Are we?
Yes.
Yeah, that's nice then.
Yes. And it has good colours. White, blue, red and green. It has.
Does it?
Yes, it does have those colours.
We're on the wrong camera. Hang on just one moment.
Just one moment.
Can't remember which camera it is. It's not that one. It's that one. There you go.
It was just invisible.
That's a much better camera.
So,
I am live. Yay!
it's almost Christmas, everybody.
Is it almost Christmas?
Yes.
Well, when the hell did that happen?
It is almost Christmas.
Elle's not here yet.
But it says right there.
But she's not here yet.
Really?
Really? Don't have Christmas lights on that one, do we? That's because I don't use that one very much. I think what I need to do is, if I go, let's have a play, shall we? Let's go that one. Go that one.
I love you, Mummy.
The trouble is I don't know which one is, let's do that one instead. Oops.
We just got two cameras now.
Hang on just a second.
Yeah, because we have two cameras now. I did not know what I just did.
Let's put that under there like so, and then go. That's a bit better for FaceTime, isn't it?
Mum, can you put some lights on
It's not going the right way. Let's mess it. Hello, April. We are just having a little
squibble.
A little play just to get the cameras right, as it were.
Then where's that?
What else we don't have? You know what else we don't have? We don't have. We don't have Christmas lights. That's what we don't have. We don't have Christmas lights going all the way across.
We have Christmas lights on Mummy's now hat.
We do. That's a little bit better. Hi, kisses for Dara.
Yeah.
Let's just go like that.
Today.
Yeah, that looks okay, doesn't it? Sort my boobs out.
Today we are knitting with Mummy.
Today we're doing quite a few things. So yes.
And on the knitting it has blue, white, green
called
and
fairy
red.
lights.
It's called fairy lights.
Fairy lights.
And
right, now if I go, I'm just 100% checking because I've just added in a new picture.
here's my hand.
Oh, gotcha. That should. Think it's working. Let's hope it stays that way. Right, hello April. Hello Danielle. How's the oven to work? It's working out for me fantastic and I love it. Absolutely love it.
Let me smell.
Great. Love it. The camera is amazing on it. Really enjoying really enjoying it actually. It's heavy and the Face ID thing is taking a bit of getting used to because I had a 7 which had a button before. But yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Today,
so, you know.
Mum, Kelly, Rob and Nan went to range.
We did.
Yeah, and they spend the afternoon there, and Kyle comes over to babysit me. And now that Mummy is home, I can get her.
Does that mean I can have kisses?
I hate
lipstick kisses.
I hate lipstick kisses. And they were talking over my television.
Daryl doesn't know when to shut up when the TV's on, so we proved a point today. I know what's not on there. My chat box is not on there. That's what's missing. Hang on just 1 second.
Mum's chat.
Tips while I figure out.
Mum's chat box isn't on.
I've got 2 progress. Things are gone.
Do you guys know what day it is today?
Me, so where's my chat box? Why isn't my chat box showing?
I have going. Everyone, do you know what day it is today? It's not.
There it is.
Mum's chat box is here now because it wasn't there. Okay.
Gonna have to have a little play with this a bit later, I think.
Little snail? Oh yeah, little snail.
You're getting one in February. Oh, cool.
Oh wow.
Cool. Right. I think what we're gonna do now is put you to bed, Daryl.
I want to wait for Al.
Well, no.
Yes.
No.
I'm not leaving until Al's here.
Well, there you go. There she is. You can leave now. Bye.
Hey Al, I want the rest of the yambos. Please. I'm
And
waiting.
then you can get lost. Go on.
I'm waiting for the rest of the
Move your
yambos.
feet so that I can move my chair without running you over.
Al, can I have the rest of the yambos?
Have we forgotten some words?
Please.
Right. Thank you very much. Gimme. For God's sake. Right, there you go. Now you can say thank you and you can say goodnight to everybody.
Thank you. And good night, everybody.
Everybody. Give me a kiss. Now. Right, off you go.
Hug, Mummy. What?
Right, go on. They've said goodnight. Off you go. Go. Shoo. Be gone.
By the way, you busy bee.
Why is it the second I get online my family start fucking texting me? It's my son. Yeah, probably. It's like fucking hell. Hello. Everybody who's here. April, Danielle, Nelly, Elle, Dog. Just fucking... Oh, give me all the strength. All the strength. Right, let me now close down a couple of things so that my computer then doesn't choose to fucking crash and do my head in, because you know it'll do that. Right, let's get it onto Twitch so we can raid somebody later. Oh God, I am so tired. So for those of you that don't watch my YouTube, I did some junk journal catch up. Do you want to see? I'm actually quite pleased with it. I'm doing quite well. I need to put my mirror away. So oh Lord, I've only been online. I haven't been online 10 minutes yet. You know, I mean, seriously, clear off. So, I did some spreads in here. Added in some photos, a little bit of journaling, more photos. There's your card. And what I've done is I've tied it to like this part of the signature. So, look, it's even got a yarn ball. He was so pleased it had a yarn ball. He was like, so, good morning, madam. Yeah, so, a little bit more journaling. We went to Costa. It was shit. I know everybody's going to be like, oh! And I was just like, well, you know, oh, hello, Mr. Pog. Welcome to my channel. It was cold. It was fucking cold. You know, I bought this cup of what was supposed to be Terry's chocolate orange in a fucking cup with whipped cream and sprinkles and all this shit, and I literally went go, and it was gone because it was that cold. And then Callie bought a Black Forest Gatto one, which is basically just like hot chocolate with a squirt of cherry sauce, and like, you know, sort of a couple of minutes after I finished mine, do you want a sip of mine to taste it? I said yeah, and hers was still hot. I was really, really pissed off. I was going to steal the cup, but I didn't want it to say Costa upside, so I thought, fuck that. I made a third pocket. And this is a menu. We went to dinner, and this is a menu. And he bought a Katie the carrot from Aldi, because he loves the carrot. Yeah, that's what everybody told me afterwards. Then I did a little bit of journaling about chopping my extensions out and all that lot. The gender reveal of Callie's baby. We went to McDonald's. Then tree day, that was good fun. Finished some socks, stuck some yarn in here just to show off. A bit of my tree fell off and the boys were lobbing at each other, so I was just like, oh yes, he's look, toes, toes, look at the toes. So yeah, she's had another scan today, and that's triple confirmed that it's a boy. So she's very happy about that. So I haven't even got a drink. I was busy farting around, doing stuff, and I don't even have a drink. I'm going to have to charge my Fitbit. I'm so pissed off as well because I ordered a Fitbit and Herpes stole it. The bastards. So it didn't arrive. I haven't got a drink with me at all. I'm going to have to go get one. Okay, so I'll go and get one, and I will be like, does it matter what I bring in to drink? I'll be right back. They stole a scarf from you. Yeah, well, this is a Fitbit. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, it's £180 worth of fucking smartwatch tracker step doohickey thing. And it was supposed to arrive Friday. And it wasn't until like about 2:30 on Friday that they actually updated the tracking to tell me that at 11:30 it had been delayed. And I was like, oh, okay. And they were like, we'll get it moving within 24 hours. And I was like, yeah, I bet you fucking don't. Do you know what I mean? And I waited. Saturday came and went. Monday came and went. So, like, just gone midnight on Tuesday, I put in a claim to get it back again. Got it back. You know, got my money back that I'd paid on it for that. And I ordered a new band as well, because I don't like the bands. I like the magnetic doohickeys. And so yeah, I've had to claim all that back and go through all the hassle of reordering. So now they're saying it's coming, a new one is coming on Friday. No, my luck, 2 will turn up at once or something. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm bloody livid. And of course the tracking's not changed at all. So I'm like, assholes. Jake. Okay, so we are going to it's just marketed as a is it Milanese one. I don't know whether the one I've bought is Milanese, like just magnetic. I get the rainbow one. This one I got off of Amazon, so I figure, what the hell? Your 2-day delivery took 2 weeks. That's just disgusting, isn't it? I actually said to Amazon, I was like, I don't get why you insist on using Hermes when you know that, half the stuff disappears. You are now 190 pounds down because there's no parcel, and you've had to reimburse me. They've had to reimburse me because of Hermes. This is not the first time it's happened a lot over Christmas. I just don't get why they insist on using Hermes, knowing how fucking crap they are. Just like, Excuse me, just 1 minute. Mum voice is needed. Yeah, but the thing is, they don't know where it's disappeared out. Look, I'll show you. Tracking from Amazon, next day delivery. Okay, we're sorry your parcel has been delayed. We'll have it on the move in the next 24 hours. Update on your parcel. It was supposed to be at Southampton. That was the last time it was logged in, was at Southampton before coming here to the island, and it was not logged after that. It just vanished. So it's vanished in the warehouse somewhere. So it's not my driver that's taken it, because what does she want, the fucking Fitbit? She says she doesn't get why drivers steal stuff, because it's just not worth it. And plus the fact, she's like 75 or something like that. I told lady she just does it for extra pennies. So we're going to use wide washi, because why the fuck not? And I'm going to go right across, because I need to do... No, I don't. I need to do that many. But I think what I might do... No, I'm not. I'm going to save that for next week. For Christmas week, we will just use... We'll just use Christmas trees. Hang on just a sec. I looked at the wrong week when I was pulling out washi tape. So yeah, it's a bit pants. And then I don't dare to claim it back until the money actually hits my bank, in case, all of a sudden it suddenly does turn up. Because then I have to go through all the hassle of returning one of them or something, We are putting Christmas trees down. So, is everybody ready for Christmas? I'm totally not ready. I'm not ready. Nothing is done. And I'm getting to the... Do you like them? They're good for scratching. I'm not ready. I am not at all ready. There are no cakes done. I don't have all the food in. I don't... My mum's ordered a load of it. I can't do anything without these, Poggle. You got frozen roast potatoes. Oh, my son would be disgusted. I can type over 100 words a minute with these nails. Yeah, I've got most of it. My mum's put in a Saint Bob's order, so she's getting all the veg in. And then I need to get like eggs because we have a fry up on Boxing Day morning. So I need to get eggs in, but I need to get enough eggs to do breakfast for 7 or 8 adults. And to bake a gazillion cakes. So I need to work out exactly how many eggs I need. And to then go shopping. Okay, we need a colour. What colour are we going to do? We did gold last week. Red and blue. We have neon green. So let's do green. It's green. Yeah, so I'm starting. And there's stuff going on and it's just... It's just you and Adam, you're not faffing them, it's your only day. Well, yeah, I understand that, but, you know. Do you know what we need? We need gold at the bottom, don't we? Fuck yes, we do. But then, you know, we very rarely put my entire family around the dinner table. I can't find the end. It's, you know, it's the one day of the year when we do, and not only that, but you know, small child, so I have to kind of make it a big thing. OM fucking G. There is no end. They lied. This is just a circle of... Oh, hang on. I seize it. Is that it? Oh my god, where is the end? See, I'm sure I could see a line there, but I can't get hold of it. I had such high hopes for this washi and now I got right in the end. I mean, I quite enjoy Christmas dinner, really. Where is the end of this washi? There is no end. There's like no end to this washi. See, there's an end under... How could there be an end underneath? Wow, it is like a big, thick thing of... I thought there was loads on it. This is insane. It's like undoing from the inside out. Ta-da! Found it. OMG. Well, I'm going to go all the way across on this, I think. really, it's like putting down sparkly sandpaper, this stuff. It's actually textured and everything. And I may have to use some glue to encourage it to stick. Okay, put some in them in. Doesn't stick very well. Darryl! Darryl! Quiet. I haven't made the Dundee cakes with all the alcohol in them yet, which I was gonna do, but you know, just things have been so freaking hectic. That went down really badly, but you know what, it's fucking down now. And I don't care. Hi, Miss Sam. How you doing, sweetie pie? Goody good. Goody goody good. That's really bad, but we're not going to look at that big bit of white at the underneath. So, is anybody having family for Christmas? Or is it just like the people in your household? No, God, yeah. Well, whatever then. Well, I will be down at my mother's all day long. Your mum's not celebrating this year. I understand that. Nobody's going to be home. Where's everybody going to be? My mum doesn't do Christmas. She finds it a complete waste of time. But she, you know, she always hosts, so that's something. You will end up there. So this is it, week 52. It's weird that this is week 52 when there's like still that week, but that's classed as week 1. Weird. I, for one, will spend Christmas Eve down at my mother's, preparing the veg and getting everything sorted and ready so that on the day it's just a question of sticking it all in the oven, really. And then Christmas Day we will all go down the road and I will spend the day cooking food. Well, we will get drunk and all moan about how long the food is taking to cook, because, you know, it will take too long, because you just know it will. It always does. I should probably cook some of the meat on Christmas Eve as well, actually. Oh, I'm going to have to put my watch back on. No. Timer. Okay. You need more steps too. And how many do you want me to do? Because if you want me to do more, you're going to need to redeem more. I'll do a minute. You need 600. Oh my god. Okay, but you guys are going to have to type to me so that I've got something to talk about. Otherwise, I'm just going to gabble at you about like what I'm doing over Christmas. I will do 600 steps with you. Ready? How many minutes do you want to do? Okay, so that's 2. Yeah, I do about 100 steps a minute. Okay, so I will put, I think I'll put 5 on and we'll see where we are there. Okay, go! Well, all my clothes fall off. I need to put the lights behind the chat window because that's... Okay, that's a bit better. So, yes, Christmas Eve I'll go down. I will stick turkey in, prep all the veg, probably bake something, cake-wise. And then Christmas Day I'll cook something else. And yeah, I haven't really hi Jillian. I haven't really sort of I don't watch TV, so I haven't really seen anything other than the pictures on Facebook. But yes, it depends when it all comes out, you know. It's all very well announcing it at the moment, but when's it all coming out, you know? I still haven't watched any Mandalorian yet, 2nd season. I wanted to go through the 1st season again and catch up from, you know, do it all in one go. So I thought I'll wait until the end and binge watch it, and everybody's shouting at me because I haven't watched the 2nd season. I also haven't watched any of Discovery, and I want to watch that. But I delved back into Doctor Who, and I've literally been binge watching that all day. I am on... That's not too bad. I am on Peter Capaldi now. We've just met Missy. I loved Missy. I thought she was brilliant. Your aircon's broken and you don't know why? Oh. I don't know anything about air conditioning because we don't have it here in England. It's too fucking cold. What do we need aircon for? You have what? What is that? Never heard of it. Aircon, right. I was going to say, the fuck is aircon? Is that something I've not heard of? aircon in my house is like a standing floor fan and an open window. So I've got to make at least 4 Dundee cakes. That's the alcoholic ones. A chocolate cake, 2 almond slices. I need to get on and do the Dundee cakes at the moment because the alcohol will keep those, and I can put them like in my mum's conservatory because it's cold out there, there's no heating out there. So I can do them, wrap them in foil and put them out there for the next week or so. That'd be fine. And then leave the rest of the cakes until Christmas week, really. You'll start cooking on Monday, hopefully by Friday you'll have everything done. Yeah, it's kind of how it works for me. The trouble is, I think it's because my brain is sort of like, well, Christmas isn't till Friday, you've got all of that week to do it. But I'm like, yeah, but I also got to make about 8 cakes in the meantime, so I really need to get started now, and then I can do a cake a day or something. So, yeah. You've hit 10k. I'm on 11,345. I was so cross yesterday because I was going for a power day yesterday on my step bet, and for power day I need 15,181. And for some reason, I stopped stepping at 15,111. I was 70 steps short. I couldn't believe it. I was so cross. And I just completely forgot about it because I was stepping it, and then my dinner was ready and I ate my dinner and I pulled my comfy chair out and I got my wheel out and, you know, sitting here spinning watching Doctor Who. And it wasn't until I went to film today in my BuJournal, which I didn't film until midnight, that I realised, hang on, I haven't hit my power day. So, like, it's like 2,000 steps wasted in my book, or 3,000 steps wasted. That's my timer. So, yeah, I'm going to have to do that today. Oops. You've got a bit, oh, my chair's just gone down, hang on, there we go. I'm going up in the world. Right. All out now. So, I need to get eggs. I need to go shopping and get eggs tomorrow. Now that a lot of that's too high. Now that, like, a lot of parcels and that have arrived. The Fitbit isn't coming till Friday, so tomorrow I should be okay to go out and no post should miraculously appear to fucking scupper me. You seem to have misplaced your shopping bag with your Maryland on it. Well, that sucks. I've got one that says run. I thought you said rum. How you doing, Mr. Panda? I cannot believe we are at Christmas. You found it was in the wash, that's good. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I had a loan payment go yesterday, bank loan. That's brought me down below £1,000. And I've got 5 payments left. That means that my last payment is not going to be 5 days before my birthday. It's a month before my birthday, which means I've got a whole month that I can think of what I'm going to spend that extra money on. Yes! So I might treat myself in June, just because, you know. I think I'm going to highlight with some gold, because it's gold and it's Christmas. Busy in the pool. Shut up, you fucking busy in your pool. Show off. I apologise if you hear my older son huffing and puffing around the place. He's a gamer and he suffers from the gamer rage. And he's currently fighting a boss that he can't beat. Well, I would hope so, because otherwise your phone would get wet if you were still in the pool. You're paying full attention now. Why weren't you paying full attention just now? Yeah, oh yeah, big gamer rage. He's a fucking prick when he's not winning. I mean, fancy coming in and not paying attention to me. How rude. Yeah, right. I don't want to know what you were stuffed with. Distracted. Why? What was you doing? How'd you like your new bobbins? I've played with mine and, like, not actually spun on them yet, but, you know, tested the sort of strength of them. And they seem quite robust, don't they? Have you put either of yours on the wheel yet? I bet it does. I bet it does. Steak, chips and mushrooms. Don't like mushrooms. Hello, Rita. How you doing, sweetie pie? Yeah, I can't wait to put mine actually on the matchless. I've got... done what? About 3 more of the little thin braids that I divided up the other week to do. Yuck, mushrooms, fuck off. Yuck. Hello, Knots, how you doing? Okay, my son. Enjoy your shopping trip. See you later. Right, now we have to move it all over. he's gone through about 5 or 6 controllers in 10 years. I think this is his 3rd one this year. Hello, Lurker Lurker. How you doing, sweetie? You alright? I just leave him to get on with it. Yeah. I don't like gamer rage, it's not necessary. Yeah, being clumsy is one thing, but he lobs them. Oh, have you finished with her? Thank you. Yeah, this is so... Tut. Oh, fuck off, you troll dicks. Piss off, the Perriers. Go on. 2 of them at once. What'd they do? Fucking gang up or something? Is that it? Did I get everybody? Yeah. Make sure she's... Yes. You know, I mean, you could at least get here on time, pair of you. Okay, so... I suspect that will come in that day, because it won't come in that day. I don't know when that will go out. Prom video. Is out, and then a payment to my son for the phone. Ha ha. Pardon me. So we might as well get decorative, haven't we? Mm-hmm.
Can you do my hot water bottle?
No, not right now, I can't.
I'll just leave it on one of the steps then.
Okie dokie.
Love you.
Love you too. Shoo. Right, that's really about it. There's not really much else to put in here. I need to wrap some presents, I need to buy some eggs, I need to make the cakes, I need to buy some chocolate oranges. I need to make my 2021 planner book. I definitely don't need as many sheets as I thought I did, because I've still got all of these left. So I counted out, and I reckon I could probably do around 40 to 45 sheets. Perhaps. I caught up on my junk journaling. I need to download some worksheets for Daryl for schooling, and I need to do my price list. I also need to catch up on the wrestling. So we're going to do a cookie. Mouth. No, I haven't yet. I'm probably not even going to do a dot grid on it, because I use Tomo River paper, which is quite thin, as you can see. That's why I get all this ghosting. I love it. I love the sound of it. It's that paper. So I made this to go underneath it. I need to remake it, because I did do a weak one on the back, and then I put that line in the wrong place, and it really annoys me. So I will remake it, and the idea is that you put it in under your page, like so, and you can see to draw your line, make sure everything is straight without having to keep measuring and all that. So yeah, but I need to make another one, because I don't, like I said, I put that line in, and I didn't realise until after I'd made it, and I was showing it off, and I went, well, that's not right. So yeah, never mind, eh? But I don't think I've even made it an equal distance. That one is 53. Oh yeah, no, I did. It's the equal distance that side, but it's not that side then. Yeah. So either that one is out or that one is out, depending on how you look at it. So I should make another one of those, and then make a new book. And it will literally just be paper sewn into a book. I'll probably just do a cover like I did. This was just taken out of a paper pad, and I really have enjoyed having that as my cover this year. It's just been really, really pretty. So I might just find one that I like. Don't know, we'll have to see. Okay, so yesterday I edited and uploaded, and I did that. Yeah, I was short by 70 steps. I could not believe that. That was so cost making. I have not bought the card. I put the bins out, and no pen went out. Right, so we'll change the pen. We're going to change it from one yellow, from this yellow to this yellow. Big change, huh? That's what colour's next in the thingy. So today I did my teeth, I did my day face cream, and I wore some makeup. I took my antihistamines, I did some work on my dreads, and I am filming. Yay me for all those things. Technically it's uploading as we speak. I'm about to do some knitting. I've had caffeine, I've had booze, I've had chips. I have crafted so far. I'll fill in the knit one, so I'm going to do that in a sec anyway. Daryl has done his teeth and made his bed. He didn't do any schoolwork today because my son was babysitting. Well, I took a rare me day that involved going out without Daryl, which felt kind of weird. I felt like I'd lost something. So there's no schoolwork. He did tidy up in the lounge. He's done his and he did tidy his room because I told him to. Because when I got back, he was totally hypered out, like he normally is when he spends too much time with his older brother. I was hyped to fuck. I sent him upstairs in the end to tidy his room because he was doing my head in. So today has been I think high mood. So let's go high mood. I think I'm going to have to do an e-consult with my GP because my hip is still giving me so much shit. It's unbelievable. And driving is becoming awkward because it's my left hip. So working the clutch pedal, because it's standard in England it's more standard to have a manual than it is to have, or a stick as you guys call it, than it is to have an automatic transmission. And of course the left foot works clutch pedal. So yeah, drove about 10 miles into the shop, pushed my mother around the shop in a wheelchair, and then 10 miles home again. Oh, I felt that. Really, really felt that. And while in some aspects it is getting better, it's just taking its sweet ass time about it. So I'm going to put it on a medium pain. It is 8:30, yes. Oh, brilliant. You going to go sleep now? Yeah. Okay, nighty night. Love you. Good night, Al, says Daryl. What about everyone else? What about everyone else? Good night, everyone, he says. You know, sometimes he says to me, Mummy, while you're watching this in the front room, can I go and watch something on YouTube on your computer? So I say, yeah, all right then. And I come there and I put the computer on. He usually wants to watch like one of Alex's streams. Alex is my second youngest child, if you like, but he's 24. There's 18 years between him and Daryl. And he comes in and he usually puts like one of Alex's playlists on. He sits and watches it. But then every now and then, because he's on my account, I know what he's been watching. And every now and then I'll look through my history and he's watched my videos. And I'm like, are you watching it because it's me? Or are you watching it because you're in them? Do you know what I mean? Because he's in them. And I think it's a bit of both. So yeah, it's still not good, if that's what you're referring to, Dork. It's better, but I'm at the point now where I've had enough. And like I'm sitting here in the chair and I'll be alright unless I lean. Yeah. But it feels like it's right in the ball. And so, you know, because your hip's like that, isn't it? And it feels like it's right in here. So when I lean and my pelvis does that, oh, that's the way. Or I, you know, turn and it's like, and the stupid thing is I can sort of go, right, I'm going to need to move now. And sort of, and that's fine, it doesn't hurt. It's when I do it as a reaction to something, it hurts. Yeah, I had a migraine, was it last week or the week before? And it was a real bad one, Danielle, and I was quite sick, like violently sick, vomiting with it. And during the sort of second bout of being sick, I hurt my hip. And I don't know how, because I was sitting on the floor puking my guts up into the toilet. But yeah, I pulled something in my hip at the time. Pleasant. So, yeah. Right, sleep. So it's crap. And I suffer from chronic pain anyway. So, yeah. Last night was bad. Last night was really bad. I went to sleep earlier than that. I'm sure I did. According to this, I didn't go to sleep till 4:30. Do you know what? Actually, that's probably quite right, because Daryl got in my bed and fidgeted. Little ass. And then Callie woke me at 9:30 to tell me her car had broken down. And could I please go and give them a jump start? And I was like, I'm in bed. And she was like, well, you know, can you come? And I was like, well, as long as you don't mind waiting. while I have a quick cup of tea. So she was like, no, that's cool, thank you so much. And then she messaged me back after I'd climbed out of bed and staggered down the stairs. I said, I'll just have a small cup, not my usual, like, Mary Poppins mug, just to, you know, wet my mouth and get me going, and then I'll, you know, chuck some clothes on and come get you, because she was at the hospital. And I came downstairs, turned the tea kettle on, and she texted me, she was like, it's okay, Dean's coming to give us a jump. Dean's Rob's stepdad. So I was like, oh, thank God for that. I'm going to go out yet. I haven't got to go out. So, yeah. Right, what have I done today? I haven't done fuck all today. Cleaned the loo this morning. I looked at the laundry and decided that it could wait another day. Daryl's table did actually get moved the other day, so that's upstairs. I might remove that from the list because that's now gone upstairs and I don't have to worry about it. I also cleaned up part of my office yesterday, which was good. I haven't done the dishes yet. I haven't cleaned down the big house. I haven't done in the kitchen. I I bought a box for my fabric, and you know, I said to Callie, I was like, this is going to be way too big, and actually it's too small. I've literally got all my fabric in, and then I've put something heavy on top to kind of keep the lid on. So I could, I think that's supposed to be tear, is it? Tear in my labrum, in my hip. I have no idea what one of those is, but yeah, it's possible, I suppose. I'm going to do an e-consult with my doctor and just say to him, look, you know, I've fooked me hip, can I come and be poked and prodded? And because you have to do it all through e-consult now with your GP, which is a pain. I'm going to make a new template on my list. Bugger has run out of alcohol. Oh, that was a bit strong at the bottom. Your doctor doesn't do e-consult, so you had to reschedule for March. Ours didn't up until COVID, and then I don't know how it is everywhere else in the UK, but here on the Isle of Wight, all the doctors basically locked the doors in March, and it's a bit like the Gestapo. Because you've got to do this stupid e-consult, which it's a bit like talking to one of those automated voice things that is like, I'm going to have a wild guess at the reason that you're phoning. And so it asks you all these really weird questions that have absolutely fuck all to do with it. And then it tells you to phone urgent care anyway. It's in my hip. It's slightly in the front. But sometimes the pain is all the way around, but it is inside the hip. It's, hang on, I'll show you. It's here. Yeah, it's because there's the joint, and it's inside the joint. It's right there. Even pressing on it, I can feel it. Which, you know, on top of chronic pain, which I have in my back, is a bit crap. You like the cover? What that? That is a custom job. It was made for me, especially, and I've got a tea mug that I sent video and photographs to the lady whose husband made this for me. He put this ribbon detail on, which I really, really like because it really goes with the whole Mary Poppins. But yeah, this was made for me. It was custom make a year or so ago. I love it. Absolutely love it. I've got another one, which is well, not mass produced, but she makes, you know, several of them, whereas I'm the only person that's got Poppins. And I love it. So, right. I am going to... I'm going to go and let my dog out because she's whinging. I think it's because my son's gone out without her. Hang on just a sec. I'm back. Oh. Yeah, it's sort of, it's mostly in the front, but it's just all over the bloody place. I love the original Mary Poppins knots. When I was very young, I was a huge fan, and absolutely loved it. I'm just going to change the title. I used to watch it religiously, and then when I also used to write letters to Mary Poppins as well, and yeah, just, you know, kid stuff and that, and then yeah, just every year it was also on the TV at Christmas, wasn't it, at some point? Well, in England it is. Oh, excuse me, drinking cola. No. And oh yeah, I have private but not chats. This is to respect new rules for messaging services in Europe. We're working to bring some features not available. Okay. Oh, it's my baby. It's my baby. Look, he's your boo. Oh, that's Romeo. Yeah, so really loved it. And he's pissed with me. He's pissed with me for weeks. What have I done now? And then they put, yeah, we used to, every Christmas, it became a bit of a tradition, you know, that I would watch it at some point over Christmas. And then they brought the new one out, and it's just like, I don't know that I'm very fucking happy about this. And I watched it last Christmas for the first time. My son and I spent, my eldest, and he said the new Mary Poppins is out on the telly, and I was like, I don't care, I don't want to watch it. And he was like, no, come on. He said, I think you should watch it. I was like, I don't want to. I'm going to be a lurker, okay. I was like, I don't want to. I don't want to because I love the original. And he was like, no, come on, we'll watch it Christmas Day. So I was like, okay, fine. So you know, eventually I went up and I watched it. And while it was a good film, it didn't scream Mary Poppins at me. Like you say, it's a bit darker, and it was, I don't know, just, it wasn't magical in the same way, you know. So it's good, but it's not Mary Poppins. It never will be. Not Julie Andrews. Yeah. And also, I'm not a huge fan of Emily Blunt, you know, so that might have been another, her accent just wound me up. That might have been another black mark against it. No, it doesn't feel the same. So, my kitty cat. I think Daryl's probably, it's like, you know, the first one Daryl watched over and over and over and over like me. You know, the second one he's probably watched it 2-3 times. So, you know, I don't think I've met anybody that said they prefer the new one to the old one. Isn't it? It looks like lights on a tree. Really pleased with it. I'm doing the slip stitch pattern that I did the pumpkin ones in. Okay, Mary, feel better later. Yeah, I'm doing that stitch. So yeah, we'll see. But yes, the mug I got was a couple of Christmases ago. One of my kids said, you know, what do you want for Christmas? And I said, well, I've seen this mug, but as far as I know, it's only available on eBay because it's a park special, Disneyland park special. So he was like, okay, so what is it? I said, well, it's a Mary Poppins mug. So he was like, okay, loves the colours. This is called Fairy Lights. And he was like, okay, he said, find me a link, he said, and send it to me. He said, I'll get it for you. So awesome, do you know what I mean? So I waited and waited and waited, and one came up on eBay, and I sent him the link, and I was like, buy it, don't let anybody else get it, don't let anybody else get it. He was like, Christmas is fucking months away, and I was like, I don't care, please buy it. So he did, bless his heart. It cost him quite a lot of money, and he put it aside, bless him, locked it away in a cupboard where I couldn't get it, and kept it, gave it to me on Christmas. And I have heart failure every time I've got to wash it or put it through the dishwasher or anything because I'm terrified it's going to break. So, yeah. And then when I switched to sort of Traveller's Notebook style bullet journaling, I was like, well, I need a cover. And then I saw this fabulous cover that somebody had made. And I contacted the person that made it, and I said, could you make me a cover? And she said, yeah, what have you got in mind? And I said, well, I've got this mug and I really, really like it. And it's got Mary Poppins on it. And so she laughed because she was in England, and she was like, okay. She said, you know, have you got some pictures? I was like, yeah, I'll do a little video of the whole mug for you. So I did. And she was like, that is awesome. She said, we will get on with it right away. I was like, awesome. She said, you know, what colour do you want, like, the sky to be at night? You know, do you want it the same colour? I said, well, could you make it a little bit more purpley? So she was like, yeah, you know, that's fine. And she sent me some pictures. Oops, I dropped that stitch. Sent me some pictures, and I was like, oh, I love it. And then when it arrived, I was like, wow. And it's fab. And then shortly after she made that one, or her husband made that one, they decided to stop making them. So I got probably the last custom job. Yeah, because they decided to stop making Traveller's Notebook covers. So I was like, yay! Yay is me. I'm going to scooch in a little bit more. angle my camera a little bit more so I don't have to lean forward because that's hurting. Sorry, Dork, did you say, have you actually tried those bobbins, either of those bobbins yet? I know you said they look nice on the spinner. Do they work well? I like the fact that the bobbin core's a bit grippy. Fits perfectly, nice. Yeah, I actually sat and did a good 2 hours worth of spinning last night to try and fill up a bobbin so that I could put that one on my wheel and try it. Did she send you chocolate too? She sent me some chocolate. It's a little Malteser thingy, I think. I don't know, I ate it quickly. Yeah, she did. I was like, well, that's all very well, but I spin in double drive. So I don't spin in Scotch tension, not even when I ply. It's all double drive. I don't know what I've done with it. Put it down somewhere. Yeah. So unless she sends me a bit big enough to actually double drive the entire wheel, that's no good to me. But I use crochet cotton as my drive band anyway, so I reckon that will possibly be okay. I like that she sent these as well, this little business card type thing for a fibre shop, so I'd be interested to check that. But look at this owl fibre. Did she send you this? Barn owl coloured fibre. I'm like, oh, I may have to buy some. And then this little information card. And yeah. I was like, that's kind of cute. And a little letter. And it comes with a lifetime guarantee. If you break it, we will fix or replace it for free. Which I quite like. Which I think is quite awesome. So, yeah. And it's still cheaper than ordering an anchor bobbin. For all of you, that's where you heard about her. We bought some Rolags and she had a flyer for... Oh, okay. I might have to go along and have a look-see then. Yeah, if it spins well, I can see me sort of... Because I've only got 3 Woolly Wonder bobbins. I can see me sort of buying at least 1 or 2 more, I think. Definitely 1 more. Because that'd be great for sort of 4-ply yarns. Oh. Yeah, because most break bands are that sort of filament line, aren't they? Yeah, because that would just cut through the bobbin, wouldn't it? It's only plastic. I never got why spinners use filament line. Surely it's damaging to the bobbin regardless of what it's made of. But I've always used crochet cotton. Will you please stop sniffing around on the floor? Go to bed. Go on. Bed. I'm interested to see how that break band works for you then. Whether you feel a difference in it or... Because I can't remember the last time I spun with a fishing line type break band. Because I've used double drive ever since I've had a double drive wheel. I think my Hanson spinner probably had one. Can't remember. But I just had one massive bobbin for that. No, I didn't. I had 2. That was right. Yeah. Yeah, I know my Joy had it as well, but that was like that was my first wheel. That was years ago. So I would look back since I moved to the matchless, and it's like double drive. I like. Trouble with me, I tend to be a one project type of crafter, you know. It freaks me out when I have too many projects on the go. So I definitely tend to stick with one spinning project at a time, and only a couple of knitting projects. I prefer to work on one project until it's done, otherwise it just feels like I'm going round and round in circles, working on several different projects that aren't getting finished, you know. They seem to take longer when you spread them out. Hello, Leah. It's very quiet. Come on in. People are lurking, crafting, and all that lot. Yeah, I bet you are. I'm good, thank you, my love. How are you? Yeah, I don't like it. That's why I went through all my projects. Dog's having to roll about her bed. I can see if I catch it. Oh, you can't see her. Never mind. I went through a load of my projects and frogged loads of them because I had so many projects on the needles, and I was like, I can't do this, you know, because these have been on the needles for years, some of them, and it's just like, this is stupid. So I frogged a load. It was cool. Making foods. What are you making? And I hope there's enough for all of us. You're working, Danielle. What are you doing? The dog's rolling around in her bed like a loon. Processing medical claims. You work from home. What, like insurance type? Are you in England or the US? Is this like people who are claiming for money to help pay for stuff? Or like accident type claims? Or all of the above? Or tell me. Sounds fascinating. must go over the shop before the shop shuts. Buy milk. Although, it sounds like my son might be going out in a minute. Send him over to the shop. Thinks he finished it and didn't replace it. You work for an insurance company? Yeah, because it all works differently over there, doesn't it? Are you going out? You are. Could you get some milk before you go?
Yeah.
Please.
Before I go.
Well, yeah, because you might forget and then the shop might be shut by the time you come back.
What time is it?
It's 9:05. Do you mind? I've got some money if you haven't got any. Oh. Oh, good. Oh, I ache. I still haven't found the optimum position to sleep in yet. Drop my card. Drop my card. Do you want to get something to drink?
Huh?
Do you want to get something to drink? If I've got anything. Okay. We need cherry as well. There's a bag in the kitchen. Huh? Okay. You'll have brandy, please. I haven't got any brandy. I think I'm going to make the most of spending December absolutely drunk. Oh, oops. Before I go teetotal in January. Oh, my back's aching. You've got country cream, it's better than Baileys. Aldi do a strawberry and cream. Strawberries and cream flavoured. You know the strawberries and cream one that Baileys bring out in like June for Wimbledon. Aldi have got their own version. I bought it, it's like $4.99. And I bought it one week and I was like, right, I'm going to crack this open. And I don't drink Baileys as a rule, but I quite like the strawberries and cream one. So I cracked it open live on stream and I must have drunk about half the bottle. And I was quite like, by the time I finished, because I don't normally drink it, you know. And I thought, well, for $4.99 a bottle, I'll get some of that again. So I'm going to get a couple of bottles for Christmas, I think. See the new year in, get a takeaway, get drunk, and then teetotal it. In the new year. It is really, really nice. It is really, really nice. Yeah, it's in Aldi. And I got it one week and I was like, oh, this is actually quite delish. Cheers, big ears.
See you in a few.
Okay, babes. See you later. Oh, Daryl's asleep, because otherwise he'd have shouted out. Daryl likes coming in my room when I haven't yet gone to sleep, because I listen to audiobooks when I go to sleep. And he came in last night and my audiobook was, it turns itself off automatically after whatever timer I set on it. And he came in and he was like, "What are you listening to?" I was like, "Jack Reacher." He's like, "Cool." He has no idea who Jack Reacher is, you know. So he climbs into bed next to me and I thought he'll drop back off to sleep. Did he? Fuck, little shit lay there for an hour listening to my Jack Reacher book. And he's been going on at me all day going, "You listening to Jack Reacher again tonight?" I'm like, "Yes." And he's like, "Good. Can you wake me up when you go to bed?" And I'm like, "No." And he's like, "But I want to listen to Jack Reacher with you." And I'm like, "Go away. I'd like to spend the first hour or two in my bed on my own before you come in and steal 2/3 of my bed." Small children and puppies have this amazing ability to just take up all of the fucking space in a king size bed. King size bed. Now, I know I'm, you know, on the bigger side. I'm fluffy. That's fine. I have no issue with that. And he's been doing it since he was 6 months old. How does he manage to take up, you know, the entire bed? You know, this is my bed, yeah? I sleep on, like, these 2 squares. And he's got this much. And I'm like, "Will you move over?" And he's like, "Okay." So he goes, like that. And I'm like, "Dude, you're now in the middle of the bed. Dash your side over there on those pillows, not on mine. Go on, fuck off." Yeah, no, I don't have a husband. It's just me. That's why I'm, like, quite insulted that he has to sleep on, you know? Yeah, this is why I've stopped the dog sleeping in the bed, because she used to do it as well. And I'm just like, you need to fucking move on. Part of the fact, he gets hot as well. He gets hot and sweaty. Then he blames me. And he's like, "I'm sweaty." And I'm like, "Then move." No wonder you're hot and sweaty. You've been plastered to me all night while I sleep on the edge of the bed. Woman with a back problem, and I'm on the edge of my fucking bed. And you're right, he is a cheeky little brat. If you ever watch any of my old videos, he's in them, and he's cheeky. Yeah, they love to snuggle, don't they? And it's, you know, in some senses it's like, this is great, and I do, and I love it, I really do. But then on other times I'm like, "Dude, will you just move the fuck over? You have a full size and a boyfriend." Yeah. My dog used to sleep with me, but she's elderly now, and when Daryl was about a year old, I got a new bed, and it's quite high, and I stopped her sleeping with me when I got the new bed because I was worried that she would try and jump off it in the night and she would hurt herself, because she's only a small dog. Tie him to his own bed, yeah. Super glue into the fucking thing. Yeah, and I was worried she would try and jump off and break her leg or something, so she now sleeps in her bed, which is right next to my bed. And I'm rather glad, actually, she sleeps in her own bed now, because I think I would die if I had to part with her and the kid as well. So I was just like, oh. But he's really funny about audiobooks, because when he was small and I used to go out a lot with him in the pushchair, I used to go out to the middle of nowhere, and I would, we'd walk home, catch a bus out into the middle of absolutely nowhere, and walk home. And I would put an audiobook on, loudspeaker, so, you know, we'd walk through the countryside, listening to all manner of things. It's probably totally inappropriate, you know, I'd have, like, Stephen King audiobooks going on. And I tell you what, if you don't mind an audiobook, you need to buy Misery. Because the lady that read it sounds scarily like Kathy Bates, who played Annie Wilkes in the film, especially when she says, "I'm your number one fan," and I'm walking through the countryside with fucking chills going down my back going, that is fucking terrifying. Do you know what I mean? And she's got that twang that Kathy Bates managed to do, and it's just like, this is brilliant. Absolutely. Oh, she played her perfectly, but Pug, the audiobook is, yeah, the lady that read it emulates her voice perfectly, and it's quite scary. It's quite scary. I should do it because it's copyright, but I'll play you like a wee bit. I'll have to download it because it's not downloaded. New phone.
This is Audible.
Years ago, when he had been researching Misery, the first of the 4 books which had been his main source of income over the last tailor made him brush his teeth with soap. Annie, please. There was a glass water pitcher on the table. She seized it up and brandished it at him. Cold water splashed his face. An ice cube landed behind his left ear and slid battered as the soup. Annie. In 1871, women frequently died in childbirth. And he bounced like a rag doll. His legs flared and he cried out the truth. If Misery Chastain had been a real person, he knew he might very well have been called upon to aid.
I don't dare play too much more because I upload to YouTube later and they'll probably fucking cancel it. But yeah, it's quite scary. It's always a bit with the legs, isn't it? But in the book, it's different. I'm not going to say in case people haven't actually read the book, but the book is different from the film for what she does to his legs. But yeah, when you're sort of walking along in the it might be, I don't know, hang on. Yes, it is. Yeah, I've got a few read by her. She's brilliant. Really, really good. I'll have to find out what else I've got. Have you never read the book? Do you want me to tell you what it is that she does in the book is so much grosser. Hang on, I'll send you a private message. Yeah, the books are always better, aren't they? I love the books. I think the first Stephen King book I read all the way through was Christine. I fucking love that book. Love Christine. Loved the book, loved the film. Thought it was fantastic, even though it was like so 70s and cheesy, it was unbelievable. But I think my all-time favourite is probably The Talisman. It's like when we used to do that thing, you bring a book in to read during English. I always used to take Talisman in. And you'd have like all the girls sitting there reading Mills and Boon's trashy romances and I'm there fucking reading Talisman. Always. Love a good Stephen King book. Oh, I read that when it first came out. Yeah, that's quite good. That is the only film in the world I cannot watch. I've been watching horror films since I was very young. I love a good horror film. My dad was the same. And the only film he thought I would never be able to cope with was the original Fly, funnily enough. Not the Jeff Goldblum one, the original. And I was like, no, it's fine, and I actually snuck in and watched it at one point. And then when I was about, I must have been about 13, I watched Carrie. Now, this isn't the crappy version they released a few years ago. This was the Sissy Spacek, John Travolta one. And I was fine with the whole thing. Right up until the hand shot out the grave and grabbed What's-Her-Face's arm. And I had nightmares for weeks. Actual full-on night terrors. The hands were coming out of my mattress and grabbing me. And yeah, for years I had nightmares about that. Freaked my mum out because she was like, I've never known you to react like that to a film. And yeah, when I grew up and I had kids and all that lot, she bought me the book. I put it on the bookshelf, never read it. I couldn't. It's just like, have you not read it? I was like, I can't. She's like, you need to read it. You need to get past this. And I was like, no, I really don't. And it's the one film in the world that I will not watch. I've seen the remake, and it's not bad, but fucking, it's because Piper Laurie, when it played her mum, scary ass. The woman was fucking deranged. And then, like, you know, the Jeff Goldblum, no, the original's black and white. Yeah, the original fella is black and white. It's nowhere near as gruesome. Quite cheesy in a few places. But yeah, the original Fly was a black and white film. But yeah, that bit with a hand shot out the grave freaked me out for weeks. Absolute weeks. Yeah, I love horror. Absolutely love it. Horror, be it TV, books, or movies are your favourite genre. Yeah, my mum had, I've got to stop doing that, I'm going to get fucking banned. My mum had, like, all his books when I was a kid, you know, and they were a lot of the earliest books I picked up. I'm quite behind now. I do need to have a big catch up on his books, I think. But audiobooks are cool because it means I can get something else done while I'm, you know, reading, as it were. I don't get a lot of time to read. I got the kids to get me books for a Kindle for my birthday. I don't think I've picked it up in about 2 months. No, don't think so. But yeah, I always used to put an audiobook on when Daryl and I were out walking. And he'd be in his pushchair, and I bought a bicycle clip so I could clip my phone onto the handlebar of the pushchair. And then I could hear it, and Daryl could hear it, and everybody who passed us, who walked the path, because we always walked the same path, they all knew that I listened to audiobooks, and, oh, what are you listening to today, you know, and all that lot. Really nice people, you know. And when he started to sort of walk any distance, and I said to him, you know, should we go along the path? He was like, yeah. So we caught the bus out, we got off and started walking, and we literally got like 20 paces down the path, and he said, Mummy, I said, what? He said, put audiobook on, Mummy, put audiobook on. And I was like, you want me to put an audiobook on? He was like, yeah, audiobook, because we always listened to audiobooks. So, yeah. I think he's going to be a listener as he grows up, you know. Which is fine. Ooh. Oh, I might have. The name rings a bell. I might have read something, but I can't remember what it is. I love horror and I love fantasy. Like, I love the Perm books by Anne McCaffrey. The idea of owning a dragon is just something I've always wanted. I discovered Mercedes Lackey when I was 13. She writes a bloody good fantasy novel as well, and she did a collaboration with Anne McCaffrey at one point, and they were the Brainship series, and I loved them. David Eddings, you know, Robin Hobb. I think now has to be one of my most favourite fantasy writers. His best friends are doing kids. That might be why I know the name then. I'm sure I've come across the name. Okay. I'll give them a try. I should probably have to save those for Kindle rather than audiobook though, because I don't think I want Daryl listening to horror just yet. Give it another couple of years or so, you know. When he gets to the point where, that's gross! You know, that kind of age. So one thing I do miss now that he's not at school is going out walking with my headphones on. Because I used to literally like carry my headphones in my pocket, drop him at school, and I'd have the headphones on before I even left the school grounds, you know. And I'd go shopping or go for a walk or whatever, and I'd have my headphones on most of the day. So I'm woefully behind in all of my that would annoy me. I hate people that say, what do you want for Christmas? And you go, well, I've got a wish list. And then they decide that they're not going to buy you what you want off your wish list and they buy you something else. See, I only found out recently that the Ready Player series was an actual book. Is it good? Do you mean King's Dark Tower? Stephen King's Dark Tower? Do you know, I haven't read those. My mum has. Do you want the paperback or the Kindle version? No, I've never read them either. Send me your wish list. I'll get it for you. But you'll have to put your address on it. On your wish list so that it knows where to send it. Go on. I'll be nice. Oh, somebody's hiding a hairdryer out there. It's like years and years and years ago, I did actually teach myself to be able to knit and read all at the same time, which made life a lot easier. I did it while making my son a Doctor Who scarf. So I got a lot of practice in. And I can do it, but I love watching knitting happening. And I would find that I would either get so distracted by the book that my hands slowed to a stop, or I would be distracted by my own knitting and I wouldn't read the book. But I used to have this great setup before Daryl came along, where I had my armchair and oh, it's working, good. Yeah, I'd have my armchair and little table next to it that had my sort of cup of tea and my little I had an iPad case with a keyboard, and then I would have a clip which I could attach a Kindle or an iPad or something to, and I would read my digital books on that while I was spinning or knitting or something, you know. So that was always good. I've been on a lot longer than fucking half. I'm supposed to do that every half an hour. That's the first time that's done that, isn't it? That's Stream Elements. I've obviously done some in settings that yeah, never mind. once I've watched my way through Doctor Who, I might go back to a book for a while. Is it not available? Why, have they redone them or something? Didn't realise I was so far off the screen, sorry. Because Doctor Who books have been out for yonks. Or is this like the latest Doctor Who book or something? Oh, Ready Player 2. I didn't know they were books. I shall have to try the first one. I only found that out like a couple of weeks ago. Somebody mentioned that they were books. Have you? Do you like it that much? Is it definitely a case of the book is much better? Probably watched the film a couple of times. Oh, is it? Yeah, I've watched the film. When did I watch it? Last year. Watched it last year. When it came out on Now TV. After sort of a week or two. And I've watched it probably 3 or 4 times. Like the idea of it. I think it's a clever idea. It was a bit like The Matrix on steroids, wasn't it? Ew, if I go in the other room, I can take control of the TV before Matt gets back. I will put that on my Kindle wishlist then. Give it a go. I would audiobook it, but the only time I really tend to listen to my audiobooks is at night. Bollocks. And I got the feeling I kind of need to pay attention. I've listened to the same chapter of Jack Reacher fucking 10 times now. Because I bookmark, where I am, and then listen to it, and then the automatic shut off thing happens. By which point I'm normally asleep. So then I have to find, where I was when I pick it up again the following night. So you sort of go back to the last bit you remember, and then you lie there and you go, no, I remember this bit. And I remember this bit. And then by the time you've caught up to a new bit, you hear maybe about 5 minutes of the new bit, and then you fall asleep. And the guy who's reading it has this really, really, really deep voice. And, 5 minutes after listening to him, I'm going to fucking sleep. I haven't finished. Oh, apparently I've...
Pretty obvious. If you can find something out about the user, you've normally got a better than even chance of figuring it.
And I listen to that, and then I'm like, and I doze off really quickly. It's got a lovely voice to listen to. Really deep. I had to check who it was reading it, because he reminded me a lot of T.F. Muir, who's read a few Stephen King books. I thought it was the same guy at first, but it's not. Did you watch that when it was on? So I've read the book. I remember reading the book. I can't remember whether I read the book first or watched the TV series. I wasn't as in love with it as a lot of his... Yeah, I didn't bother with season 2. I must admit. I know I've read the book, but I can't remember when. Oh, that's dumb. That's annoying. It's probably I haven't read any new Stephen King for a long time, so there's loads of books I need to... I think Sal was probably the last new one I read. So I definitely need to do that and Lisey's story. Don't remember anything about that one. His style has definitely changed over the years. Yeah, it was a bit... I kind of wondered where the series was going because it didn't follow the books. The thing I loved about, like, earlier Stephen King books was that like the audiobooks, like 45 hours long. It's great. You know, you can read like The Talisman, listen to The Talisman or The Stand, and those fucking things go on for 45 hours. It's like, wow, I could listen to this for 3 days straight and it won't run out. But Audible pricing is weird, you know. It's just like you could buy a book that lasts 3 hours for the price of a credit, or the entire works of Sherlock Holmes for the price of a credit. That's 66 hours or something of Sherlock Holmes. You know, and it's sort of like, well, your pricing is way off. But then I don't suppose they set the pricing, do they? It's not up to them. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a bit annoyed as well. I found this crime fiction author, and I've sort of been going through her books on audiobook, and there was this, she writes like series, and they're based around a female detective, and really like them, really liked the books, read the first series, and it stopped at the end of book 5. And I actually emailed the author, and I said, you know, what happens? What happens? And she was like, oh, yeah, so many people. But I had to get out like the new series that I was writing, and the publishers, you know, the editors won't let me go back and finish the story, blah, 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 blah. And she's finally written the 6th book in the series. And if you buy book 5, you get book 6. It's obviously a little short version on the end of book 5. And I'm like, okay, what about people who own it on audiobook? You know? And if you already own book 5, you can get book 6. And I'm like, but what about people on audiobook? Which is how I got it, you know? But no. So I'm a little bit pissed about that, because people don't seem to think about audiobooks, you know? I mean, my mum was an avid reader. I don't ever remember my mum not reading until about 4 years ago when her eyesight started to go. You know? So it's like we share an Audible account. It's my account, but every now and then, well, usually every month, she'll, excuse me, it's because I've drunk loads of Coke quickly. She'll like buy 3 extra credits and then go, can you get me such, and she buys books. I once in a blue moon go, I'm going to buy that book, and I buy a book with my credit. But normally she puts, you know, she has my subscription credit and adds 3 more credits on every other month as well. And, yeah, because she listens to Audible books pretty much all the time because she can't read anymore because she can't see it. You know? And it kind of like, there's a gazillion, I wish there was a way that I could organise things in the Audible app. I really do. Because I hate the way it's ordered on there. I also need to sort of create some kind of document where I can record what I've listened to, because the trouble is, as soon as she listens to something, it comes up as finished in the library, even though I've not downloaded and listened to it, because it's on the same account, it's considered done. So what I need to do is go. It's like I've just listened to a book and I'm going through this book going, I'm sure I've listened to this before, but I can't remember what happens. Oh, can you? Yeah, I'm sort of like, no, I don't remember this. I don't remember. Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah, no, that happened. Oh, yeah, I remember that happening last time. What happens next, though? Because I can't remember it. And, yeah, I just re-listened to this entire book. Turns out I've already listened to it. Oh, they must have changed that then, because you didn't used to be able to do that. But it's like I'd like to lump all the authors together. Do you know what I mean? I'd like to put all of the, because Mum's, she's done like all the Jack Reacher books. I'd like to put all the Jack Reacher books together and put them in book order. Well, they're not. They're on there in like purchase order or title order or whatever. You know, I'd like to be able to organise them like I have my Kindle books. Which I must admit I downloaded an app to be able to do that, but that's fine. Because I can't remember what I've got, what I haven't, and I can't remember what I've listened to half the time. Oh, okay. Oh, I might look into that then. Just having a listened to, already listened to and not yet listened to list would be ideal, really. Trouble is, I'd forget to update it. But I want to sort of somewhere have a little like a spreadsheet or a Word document with the books in order that then I can write my own little synopsis on it, whether I enjoyed the book or not, that kind of thing. And I keep thinking I'm going to do that and I just haven't got around to it yet. One more week and then you're off for almost 2 weeks. Yay! Right, I think I'm going to leave it there because I've been on for nearly 2.5 hours. I'm tired and my back hurts. So, let's go find who can we raid. Oh. Let's go with 2 Bakers and Crafters. Socks and Toys and Yarnia. I've not raided Yarnia before. I'm not raiding her. Stitch Bound. Cat watching glue dry. Oh, that sounds riveting. Oh, I'm quite down the list today. Might try Yarnia. Not rated her before. She's only got 10 viewers. So I'm going to give her a try. And it promptly properly freezes. Lovely. Oh, stupid thing. I hate Twitch. It has literally I'm trying to open her stream to see what's going on and it's frozen on me. Right. Do I need to put the @ in? I can never remember. Let's have a look. Advert. Falf. Right. She's on. Let's go and go like that. Will it work? Yay. Okay, thanks very much. And I'll be back tomorrow night to do some spinning. Hope to see you then. Have a fantastic rest of your day, no matter what it is that you're doing. Love you loads. Thanks for joining me today. And have a fantastic one. I shall see you later. Ta-ti, bye.